Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Today, we're going to tip the scales back to 1/18 and talk about Strike Force Alpha, specifically the Wraiths. The card on the back says the Wraiths were a group that basically were good guys one time and then sunk into darkness with the leader of the Master. Ooh. Sorry, I'm not meaning to poke fun. And it's kind of interesting. Uh, so I picked up a few of these. They're pretty cool. I like them. And they're your kind of start out as your basic O-ring, but they do have a lot of features that you don't see very often. Now, the first one is Strike Force Alpha Wraith, or just Wraith, and then comes Shadow Blade, who is a character, but we don't get any information on the character. The Wraith itself can has a head that you can swap out and be the master. Now, I tried to switch the heads on these and had a little trouble. You got two more heads for cybernetic ninjas as well. These guys look to be ninjas who pack guns, which is kind of cool. The guns, they kind of look like electrical type guns or maybe harpoon guns. I'm not sure. They all are the same one with each of the Wraiths. So they work real well. It does give that uniformity to them. And they come with two swords as well as a backpack. Now, the backpack has holes in it. It looks like it should hold the swords, but I'll be swords to go through both holes. Well, that's what she said. Anyway, I tried and I just gave up. Just kind of like with the head swaps. I tried and I just gave up. So I'm giving you pictures of the heads here, and just you can kind of imagine on your own. One of the things I really like about this series, though, is that you can remove the card back, remove the figure, and then put it back, and that's pretty cool. So you can be an in-on-box collector or a loose collector, and kind of enjoy these. I'm going to generally keep them in the box and have them somewhere in the house, in the box, because I think they look cool. I do like the card art on the back, which depicts the master. Yeah, I just think it's cool. The soft goods capes come off really easy. It's a button, piece of cake to remove. That's always a nice plus. I didn't notice that at first. I was trying to force it off, and then realized, oh wait, there's a button here. Pop, done. So yeah, really neat. I do like the swappable forearms. You got a straight out kind of hand, almost like karate chopping kind of action, which looks really cool. And you got a set of fists too. I like that. The boots look like they could be swappable. Now their articulation's pretty standard. Other than that, the boots, there is a boot swivel. There's single joints on the arms and the legs. The hips and shoulders work the way you would expect, and of course the head works. So it's pretty decent articulation overall for a O-ring figure. I mean, the only thing I can think that would improve it would be double joints in the legs, but being an O-ring figure, I can see where that might get problematic too. So, give a little, take a little. Yeah. But I really do think these are nifty looking. Listen at me, nifty. There is a lot of reuse with the race, but makes sense. Gives some uniformity to the group. And you can buy multiples to make the army builders. I'm not planning on buying any more of these because I just kind of dig them as they are. I'm going to definitely be tossing these in with my G.I. Joes. I'll have the race being a sort of other set besides the Night Creepers, sort of an adversary to them, but they all work for Cobra kind of thing. I think, again, I do think these look cool. They definitely, and I can see potential here. I can see you can swap out boots and forearms and stuff. That presents a whole lot of customizing potential. Let alone that they're O-ring. I mean, and the people who run this have said that was purposeful. I don't plan on doing customs with these. I like them. I mean, like them as they are. I think they're pretty awesome. Um, in particular, I like the Night Wraith, just because it looks a little different. Again, these guys look sort of, cybernetic in their own right. Uh, Without the cybernetic head, you could put the cybernetic head on and get something, I suppose. I found it a little odd that there's a file card on the back for the Night Wraith, but there's not one on the back of the other cards for the other two. I don't know. That's confusing to me. There's going to be a comic for this, and that might straighten out a few things. I noticed a lot of people went straight for the army looking guys, and those look alright. But I always gravitate to the bad guys anyway. And that's what I did. I gravitated to the bad guys. I got some of the rage guys, and then I got the Wraiths. The Wraiths, for the most part, look to be mostly army builders. That's going to be my guess. I don't really know. Again, this line, it's new, so getting to know the lore and everything is a little different. I thought I'd have some clues of the lore on the back of the cards. I get little tidbits, but not a whole lot, and that's a little disconcerting. I wish we had more information, but we don't. Hopefully that comic comes soon, and we'll get more information. I don't know if I plan to collect the whole line or not. These guys are interesting. I like them a whole lot. I would have to say they're my favorite, and that's surprising me because I'm not a huge ninja fan, but I don't hate ninjas either. It's like sometimes I think they have their place, but this organization to me seems to visually work, and in my mind they work. So that's a plus for them. I do like them, and that's where I'm gonna stand on the ninjas. These are now why I wanted these. Basically, they looked interesting. I thought at the very minimum I could add them into my Cobra units, and boom, we'd be off to the races on that. There's Delta 17 and Callsign Longbow, and Operation Recall. We got a lot of these coming out, and so many are coming out. I'm not sure if I'm going to be all in on any of them. I won't say I won't be, but there's nothing saying I will be either. So we'll see how that works. But to me, at the very minimum, these guys deserve a little bit of attention. At the very least, just buy a couple. See, just look them over, see what you like, and buy a couple. I think is worth your time. And unless you just completely hate 1/18 for whatever reason, because people told you that your hands got bigger since you were a kid, and it's no longer your scale. I don't believe in that, but some people do. And that's perfectly fine, but I think it's a dumb reason to avoid cool toys. This is the world building scale. This is 1/18 scale. To me, it makes perfect sense, and this is where your vehicles start coming in. I'll get into that more with another 1/18 group I've picked up, and I'm really happy with it, but I'm also happy with these guys as well. So that being said, I think that'll wrap up this episode. And this look at Strike Force Alpha. Again, very interesting. I do like them. And I do like that feature where you can just leave them in the card, but still take them out. That is a plus to me. I suppose it's a plus too, these are not in stores, so they can't be stolen or ripped off. They're online. So, you can get them and relatively be secure that you're going to get the figure you want, how you want. I hope anyway, I think. But at any rate, yeah, I enjoy them. I would suggest them if you were, any other 1/18 line like Star Wars. These might be worth it just to add on. And I think they could fit into a Star Wars because it's looks like it's a droid kind of thing to work. And there are some sci-fi elements in this that are really nifty and really cool. So yeah, give it a shot. I'm liking it. Am I going to get everything? Again, I don't know. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, thanks for watching, tipping the scales. Don't forget to do all that fun YouTube stuff that we ask you to do every damn time you come in. And you have a good day.